Hello, fishy internet peoples. This is going to be kind of a joined together video because I gotta get this done. This is my Farlowella male on his eggs, and you can probably see they're dark because the fetuses or the fry are showing inside of them and they're getting ready to hatch. So I got to get this done today. I have not been able to really dial these guys in yet. I have some babies, but not where I'm losing them is a lot of them aren't going from this point to actual hatching. So I'm trying something different this time. First time I moved them into their own tank and I got about 5 fry. And the second time I tried putting them in a little box with a air stone and I only got 2 fry. So the third time I just put them in a box, and like within 8 hours they all fungused and I lost all of them. So I bought a box that I can hang on the outside of the tank that will circulate the water through it from the tank. So I'm going to try that with this batch, which I need to get moved this afternoon. So, but anyway, here's what the eggs look like right now, and they're probably going to be hatching within the next day. So I'm going to get things ready and get them set up, and I will. Unfortunately, I don't have a tripod, so I can't really show how I scoop them out or that kind of stuff, but I'll do the best that I can for you. So, okay, this is section 1, and I'm going to get the box ready. So this is what I got to try out the Farlowellas in. Try to raise the babies. It's a holding and breeding box. Has an inflow and outflow so that I can use the water from the tank. It hangs on the outside of the tank. And we're going to try this. One thing I wanted to mention that I forgot to mention before is the eggs that I just showed you are 1 week old exactly. So they'll probably start hatching tonight or in the morning. And the other thing that I wanted to mention, in case you were wondering, is that you can't, well, I did. I let one batch hatch into the tank, and I ended up with 2 or 3 surviving. But the thing with the Farlowellas is once the babies hatch and their egg sacs are gone, they have to have food in front of them all the time, or they will starve fast. So that's why I kind of, you don't want to just like let them loose into a big tank like that one, because you can't control it. You can't make sure that they have food in front of them, and they won't move around looking for food. It has to be where they are, which makes it rather difficult in a big tank. So that's why we're going to separate them like this. So anyway, so this is what I'm going to try next, and I got to get it set up because I need to get them moved before they start hatching. So the next little clip will be probably after I have it set up, because like I said, I don't have a tripod to show setting it up. So okay, be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like outside of the box. There's actually 3 chambers, and I'm sure this is what hangs on the tank there with inlet and outlet. Figure that out. All the parts, which I'm going to have to read instructions, I suppose. I hate that. Oh, and there's clips to hold the lid on. Put that there. And put that there so I don't lose it. But there's 3 compartments, and I definitely am going to want just one for this. I'll save these in case I ever want a 3 compartment thing. So that's it, and now I shall get it hanging on the tank and get the eggs moved. So here is the box set up. It's got a tube down there that's sucking water in, an air line going down to a pump, which didn't come with the box. I used kind of a small pump because I don't want a high flow of water, because I don't think they'll do very well with that. It's just kind of a, and then it's got an adjuster there on the airline, and I got it set fairly low. So I can show you here. It's kind of dribbling in, and then over here there was a little gate thing, and then where the water comes out, and the gate stops any fish from getting flushed out. It had a couple different sizes. I kind of picked a size I thought would work well. And I put a small piece of wood in there because Farlowellas like to chew on wood, and plus they'll eat any fungus that starts growing on it. So I'm about ready to move the eggs in here. Hopefully it will work well. Like I said, the main thing once they hatch is to keep food in front of them all the time. You cannot let their food run out for at least a month. And it's got to be right where they are because they will not move around to find it. So that is why I needed something fairly small to keep them kind of contained. But it looks, I think it's going to work. It looks pretty good. There's a little shrimp hanging off of a piece of plant, huh? But anyway, yep, next step is to move the eggs in, which I shall be doing real quick here. Okay, so I got that done. What I did was I used this box here, just one of those little boxes that hangs on the side of the tank. Turned the water off, the power heads and sponge filters off in the tank so there wouldn't be any water flow, and scooted the male off the eggs, which he was not happy about. Oh, there's one of the babies from the, that's the female, and that is one of the babies that hatched out in the tank. There was two of them there a minute ago. Anyway, yeah, I scooted the male off of him, and he was not thrilled. And then I carefully got him moved into the box. So we shall just see what happens. I think I will end this video here, and I'll do another one when they hatch. Hopefully they will hatch and be okay. So that is it. And there's the male in the corner there looking for his eggs. I always feel bad when I take his eggs away from him. Oh, and there's the female and one of the babies. So yeah, I will end this video here, and I will keep you updated on whether this method works better or not. And thanks for watching. See you later.